This is his medicine. If I make him shut it down for a couple of days, he's literally sick.
You know, he's one of those kids that really wants to be one of the greats, and not just high school, not just college, but you know, want to be one of the greatest basketball players that ever played the game.
It ain't nothing finna stay in front of him. He gonna keep going until somebody tell him to stop.
His attitude, you can see it in him. He wants to win.
Nothing can get in his way, so when he focus, he focus. You can't shut him down. It's like he a machine. You gotta cut him off. So if you don't cut him off, he just gonna keep working.
Outside of his life on the court, this is what Malik Newman deals with every day.
This one from state. I don't know what's in it.
Hundreds of letters are delivered to his Mississippi home from just about every college imaginable.
This one from Florida State, Louisville. This one's from Georgia. Yeah, Georgia. Arkansas. This Alabama.
He gets texts and calls from the best of the best.
Coach Cal from Kentucky, Coach K from Duke, Coach Roy from North Carolina.
And sparks the attention of some schools he's never even heard of.
Who is this? The University of Central Arkansas.
Have you ever gotten any that you've never heard of the school before?
That was one.
Currently, the top seniors in the country are signing with colleges. In a year's time, Malik will do the same. The madness that is Newman's recruitment began shortly after the combo guard returned home from playing for the 2013 FIBA America's U16 team, where he garnered MVP honors.
The day he got back in the state from Uruguay, it was the live period where they could call and what else, you know, so forth, so on. And I think you had, how many?
121 unread messages from different coaches.
And I had, it must be 53 or 58, something to that nature. So it's been going crazy since then.
Newman has every scout and recruiting service zeroed in on his young career.
He's a complete package, and I don't like to throw that term around lightly for prospects because very few are a complete package. And I think he's the best point guard in the 2015 class. And I also think he's the best shooting guard in the 2015 class.
While his life on the court has continued to evolve with age and experience, his life outside of the game has changed drastically. With his profile, he has become the center of attention for top coaches.
If I attended a school, I'd be one and done. And you know, I heard that from a couple different programs. That's what I hope to get just 1 year, and then I'll be able to go to the next level.
And the fans who go to extremes to try and sway him.
I think Malik was laughing about this one kid committed somewhere else, and another school, he had a big following, and he lost like 150 followers. Like,
I always hear on Twitter, like, if I say something, then a school come in on another school will be like, you see, they didn't use the correct term for this word or the correct term for that word, so if you go there, then you won't get your education like you should, or this school doesn't win as many championships as we do, so if you want to have a ring before you go to the NBA, you need to come with us. So I just hear a lot of crazy things.
And with Newman's high-profile recruitment comes the rumors, beginning with the talk of the guard reclassifying to the class of 2014.
I don't know where it came from. Like, I don't know, someone said something about it, then the Twitter fans just ran with it.
A reporter called me from Kentucky and just asked me about it, what I knew about it. He actually had to explain it to me because I didn't know what it meant. But when he explained it to me, I said, yeah, I feel like Malik is ready to play on that level right now. His game is so mature and he works so hard that, I feel like it's something they could possibly do. Now, I definitely wasn't a candidate for it, because that's one less year I'll spend with him. But, they asked me the question. I answered it honestly. Yeah, I think he can play on that level next year if he has to.
I want to enjoy being a kid, still want to enjoy my senior year when I get a chance to. So reclassifying is something I haven't been thinking about.
Some even go as far as to take one thing Malik says on Instagram or Twitter to jump to conclusions about where he's going to spend his college career. His AAU teammate and a top player in the class of 2014, Emmanuel Moutier, is committed to Southern Methodist, and after relaying a good time he had during a weekend visit with the Mustangs, Newman was all but inundated on social media.
He called me, he was like, "Leak, pony up." So when he said that, he hung up. I decided to get on Twitter and I tweeted, and my tweet said, "I don't care what anyone say, next year I'm gonna have to pony up." And as soon as I sent it, like 10 seconds later, I got tweeting and said, "I think Malik Newman just verbally committed to SMU." So I was like, "No, I haven't. I don't even have a list." It's crazy because I can't even like cheer for my friends because of what college they go to. So I can't say, "Let's go Mississippi State, let's go Ole Miss, let's go Kentucky, Florida." I can't tweet and say, "Let's go anybody," you know. They'll think, you know, that's the school he's going to. He liked them more than he liked another school, so. Right now, I'm just tweeting, "Let's go Callaway."
That's why his father limits Malik's current involvement in his recruitment, to reduce the influence of potential handlers and to keep Malik focused.
I used to always tell Malik, you know, if you receive a letter, and if it's not handwritten, then don't read it because every other kid in America got that same letter. The scary part about it is he's getting offers from the best of the best. In a perfect world, you would, well, let's take this offer while it's on the table because it may not be there, and then, or you can keep working to get better. It's not like your offer's gonna get better because you already have the best of the best, but it just gives you something to work towards, you know, so you never can get relaxed.
So for a kid who doesn't watch college basketball and wants to be a one and done, what will he base his decision on? Short answer, as much playing time as he can get.
If it's like a player that played point guard and, you know, he was a freshman and he just played, you know, like almost the whole game, then, you know, maybe that'll have an influence on where I go.
He's still young and he got so much more to work on that, you know, it's really not important right now. It's not like we're going to make a decision today, next week, or even early next year.
But even Horatio feels the pressure of his son's recruitment given his own collegiate career spent at Mississippi State.
They think it's supposed to be automatic because I played at Mississippi State, that Malik gonna automatic go to Mississippi State. And I know I'm gonna take some backlash behind all that, and I don't care. What if he chooses to go to Ole Miss? You know, I mean, how would that sit in the Bulldog country with me, you know? Would I look like a traitor, or they gonna say that, but at the end of the day, it's his decision.
With Callaway's season underway, Newman turns his focus to an undefeated year instead of taking visits, working on a list of schools, or the pressure of his larger-than-life recruitment. But Meyer and others already believe one school is standing out.
He's a one-and-done talent, and I know Kentucky's on him. I know there's mutual interest there, and you know, most people sort of had him pegged to eventually be a Kentucky Wildcat. He's a pro. You know, I don't think it matters where he goes to school. You know, he's not going to be there very long. It's not like you're not going to get better at Kansas or any of the other elite programs, or if he chooses to stay in state, Ole Miss, Mississippi State. It's going to be awful tough for a coach to screw him up.
But for right now, no one's opinion is being taken into consideration. It's all about enjoying Callaway basketball and continuing to sharpen his game so that when decision time does come, he'll feel confident in his future.